everything recorded in my room. Didn't have it, so I made some room. Gotta try the closet or the corner too. That's quite nice, this sound will do. Didn't know the power of the poem till I wrote it down. Yo, I had to show them, you know, spaz a little just to show the picture. They say, ooh, wait, goddamn, he flowing. I had to show it. I had to flow with all the energy stored in my person. When I hear the beat, well, my mind is searching for the perfect moment. I breathe devotion. I close my eyes and I see the ocean. Yeah. Since 13, I love rap. It's where I feel at home. Since 16, I wrote raps. Throwing shots at your dome. Now 29 and I bust facts. It's a part of my soul. Acting safe, people done that. I don't fear the unknown. From an opinion, you base your decision. But who in control? I cherish perspective, but know my direction. This here is my own. The realest of lessons come so unexpected. Born out of our lows. Like real feelings turned unhealthy. If you love me, then go. Wrote, recorded, I was on the clock, mine never there. Don't tell my boss, say you taught me lots, you was wrong, pops. More to life than just a job, more to life than a silly title. So I practice craft, call that recital. See some artists as my fucking idols. Now when you hear me, there's no denial. Had to write and record it myself. Ain't nobody gonna give you something just because you're preaching something else. From the ground up, we call that a start. I can't be waiting on someone to help. Broke it down as I took a token, then I figure how we do it well. By being ourselves, by being ourselves. Yeah. Till the wheels fall off, This one been a long time coming. This your boy, that young lad, aka Till. And we just getting started. You feel me? Yeah. I was looking for them boom bap beats, that's for sure. Then the homie V-Sign hit me with a brochure. It was filled from wall to wall with multiple classics. I started drooling in disbelief and said, we gotta have it. Well, when you say we, please explain what you mean. I'm talking me, Two-Tone, and the rest of the team. I'm talking me, Brady, my brother and his baby. Can't forget Lucas, you see where your words take me. JB said I had it, that I'm powerful and maybe. Plus my whole family probably thinking that I'm crazy. I wish my gap could see us now, she practically raised me. The day she died I cried and realized that I gotta take these moments by the horns, or it's me that I'll scorn. Envision me alive at 50, yet it's me that I mourn. Waking up every morn, ignoring why I was born. Talking trash like yeah I had it bro, my raps were so pure. But ain't got nothing to show for it. Snap out of it, so I made a flow for it. And rapped out of it, the tragic way that my life probably should have gone.
Welcome back. I got a fancy little art glove now. Sorry, I was not ready to talk apparently. Give me one more second. Let me cough this little stickiness out of my throat. Get a sip of coffee and refresh. We'll be right back. Alright, now we're back. Throat's cleared and we're ready to start sketching away this morning before we take off to work. But first we have some mail. Got a little mail from Team Pokemon that was actually in my mailbox yesterday. And we got a box from Eddie that I have not opened. I've just had it for a while. I just haven't opened. So that we got mail from Beige Showcase and Team Pokemon that we're going to start off with right away. And then get straight into drawing. What's going on? Alice, hope you're having a good morning. Scooch over. Oops, wrong one. Let's do it this way real quick. Actually, we'll do the Beige Showcase mail because I've been sitting on it for so long. I can't really put the box on screen because I haven't covered up the addresses. I can't find a Sharpie to save my life. So I'm just going to show the box. It's a flat rate Hold on. I'm gonna break this. My little pocket now. How's your morning going, Alice? Hope you're having a good one. Sad I've waited so long to open this, man. I didn't know there's extra goodies. A little extra envelope here. It says UPB Lo-Fi. Let's see. It says pending 100 like goal on a single stream reached. 1 of 1. Oh, it doesn't say Lo-Fi. It says 1 of 1. I'm silly. UPB winner. We got the little commemorative plaque, essentially. I think these might be... I think maybe the cards? I think I might have had some cards, too. Where'd I put that knife? Well, we'll just... Okay. We got it. We got it. We're in the safe. Crack the code. Alright. Bay Showcase, thank you very much for this mail. We got some card party key cards. I had lost a lot of mine, so I remember now. He had said he would send me a complete set. I'm doing very well, Alice. Doing very good. Been loving drawing again. It feels really nice to be learning a new skill once more. Got my signed card here. Hollow Energy and a Zapdos EX. Shut up, Ringcam. Hold on. Silence. Here it is. Our prize. Hold on, let me make sure I keep this too. The yellow, signed, Jeff Dunham, exclusive collection, with Peanut, number 3. Very nice. Oops. Well, it fell on bubble wrap. We're still good. All sides shipped very clean, very safe. I thought that was stuff stuck to the box and the tape could get it off. It's okay. I'm not really like a Funko collector, so I don't care if it's 100%. But there was a little piece of excess paper on the edge of that sticker. I'm glad I got off. Okay, we're all good now. Oh no, I also took off some of the signature. Okay, we gotta be careful. We removed a very small line of signature right there on the M. Okay, we gotta be very careful. Very careful. Let's just put this tape away. Oh, how much would it have sucked if I would have just ruined the whole signature off in just one fell swipe? Oh my goodness, that would have been just my luck. I would have just been like, we gotta draw. Yo, what's going on, Trainer Glenn? What's poppin', Tim? Hope you're having a good morning. Congrats again on your 1K. Hope you're having a good day. I finally opened my Bay Showcase mail with the signed Jeff Dunham Funko Pop. And some card party cards that I was missing for my collection. Of course, now I'm not quite sure where I put the ones that I did have. So, guess I'll need another set. I'll trade for them at Card Party 3. Let's see. Our next mail is going to be from Team Pokemon. Said he threw some extra stuff in here because he felt bad that I hadn't really been getting the hits out of my orders and I had been supporting. So he said he threw me a little bit of extra. That just flew right back towards me. We got a Team Pokemon sticker that I can put on the laptop. Ooh. Oh, this is just a little card, I think, not another sticker. Can scan that now. Got the Virizion V, Electrode V, and an Eldegoss V oversized. Some stickers. I haven't seen one of the oversized Shining Fates profiles, promos in quite a bit, so that's cool to see again. Brings back memories. Got a Virizion V, the Keldeo. Is that got a swirl on it? A little bit, yeah, I got a little double helix swirl. And another one. Any swirlies on the Electrode? Nope, none that I can see. Hisuian Electrode. Sableye Reverse. Weirdeer Hollow. Sableye Reverse. Oh, that's the... Yeah, Hollow. Sorry, Hollow. Hisuian Zoroark V. We can use that. That's still in play for the moment. Torterra. Oh, that Mantike's nice. Mantike Art Rare. Liepard with the stamp from Brilliant Stars. Oh. Code cards. Hold up. Another sticker. Whoop. Okay, there's a Reggie. Whoop. You know the Reggie deck coming back around too. Oh, baby! Did I forget about these, or did I buy these? Oh yeah, I bought these because I bought a couple singles. I forgot. Got the Zeraora V-Star and the Squawkabilly EX. I think I grabbed something else, didn't I? What else did I buy? I don't remember. I think it was just these because I was rounding up an order. I couldn't remember what cards I had finalized. I was just like, I need to round up for this order. Very stoked on the codes. That's dope. With my current stack of codes I need to type in. I got a little stack going that I just haven't popped into the app yet. I'm just kind of letting them accrue. You know, just trying to get my hands on some more. See, I couldn't remember. I knew I had bought a Squawkabilly recently. Could not for the life of me remember who from. Yo, team, what's going on? I just opened your mail, buddy. I couldn't remember who I bought a Squawkabilly from. I was like, I know I bought one. I don't remember who from, but I know I bought one. Anyway, hope your day is going good. Trainer Glenn, again, Pokeball Alice, thanks for coming in. What's going on, Team Pokemon? We're about to get into some Graveling for a little bit. I got my morning coffee. Hope everybody else has the same. I have to go to work in a little while, so I hope everybody else has fun plans for the day. Right now. Also got my little artist glove now, the Bouillon. It's very slick and slide. And I'm sure I'm going to be able to do much better lines because I don't have my greasy, grubby hands sticking and screwing me up. So let's practice some more today. Let's get over here and pull some stuff up. Let's get it ready. So. Watching now. Thank you. I appreciate you very much for the mail. We're going to turn ourselves off. We're not important. You don't need to see me. Let's, where am I? Where am I? Who am I? How am I? Bye. Alright, we're gone. Now, let's pull up. Boom. So, before... Last time on stream, let's turn this off. We don't need no animation tool things. So last you guys saw, we were working on Max, and he was coming along all right. We were doing our work, getting it done, slowly but surely chugging along. This was our starting layer. We did this first to kind of give us an idea of the framework, and then we used the opacity tool over here to kind of make it lighter so we can kind of have our light little opaque underlayer, and we just work on top of that. This is our skeleton. So this is the first time I've actually done this. This is how you're supposed to do it. I started with the face. Then I did some work on the hand because I wanted to take a break from the face, and I figured hands are hard, right? I was like, let me do the hand. I feel like I probably spent more time on the arm than I did the hand. Just trying to get the hand right. And it's still, you can tell it's like a little fatter right here and a little darker. It's like not as good. I need to take an eraser and clean some of these lines up, but we're still working on it. So, and also it's like, arguably, I'm not looking to get this like 100%. I'm just kind of trying to get my line work back down. Oh, my phone still has to verify the update and all this BS. Apple is annoying. Oh, big plus also. If I get an Android phone, I can connect this tablet to my Android phone and then just like draw anywhere on the go with just my phone. I don't have to bring my whole laptop with me. That would be game changing. Let me see, check chat real quick. Unfortunately, I cannot check chat as easily because my phone is still updating right now. See, watching now says, does this glove come with the tablet? It used to. I had to pay extra for the glove now, but this used to come with the tablet. But there are other ones too that you can buy, and it's like specifically made to stop the problem of your hand sticking to the tablet. So your hand just kind of really effortlessly can slide across without sticking, and you can get good lines where you can just kind of... Well, I'm not drawing right now, but yeah. I don't know why I'm not drawing. Now here I messed up. I should have done a layer for the hair, a layer for like, you know, all the other things, a layer for the other arms so that I can kind of look at all the progress together, you know, putting all the pieces together. But I kind of was on my lunch break at work and I forgot to make new layers. So from where we were at stream, I did the shirt and then I did everything else on this layer. I did more work on the glasses. I got the hair down a little bit. I did the shorts and some really bad sneakers. Add a little shade on the socks, and that's about it. We're just about done. I didn't remember the... Which boxes did I buy? There was the... I don't even remember. I remember I bought the Hisuian Electrode box, but I didn't remember what the other one was. I don't remember buying Shining Fates for sure, so I think you threw that one in, right? Let's see here. Let's see. Do we want to finish this off, or are we about done? I think we're about done here, really. Like we're done enough. But I think I will at least finish shading the eyes, because that's what I'm looking at now. That's kind of the only thing. If I'm going to have these shine lines, then I got to get in here and just do the eyes, and I think we'll be done. And we can move along, and I have another picture I started on my my last 10. A coworker told me to draw a horse. He said horses are hard to draw. And I said, alright. And I will try to draw a horse. So we got about halfway on a horse drawing I can show you guys. But first, let's get these eyes done. Why is it not letting me draw? Okay, I wasn't on a layer, I guess. Whatever.
Until it hit me that this rapping shit with my purpose. Okay, you know just how we
There we go.
smoking the purple. But you know me, LD done keep it nerdy like Urkel. Because I'm colder than a freezer. Kill you like freezer. Dope diesel, daddy dick, bitch, pussy pleaser. Master Roshi with the skills, ho, you just got ethered. Don't take
Get in
shots
here
at
and
the
get these
fam or
lines.
I'll
Is my phone done updating yet? Nope. Okay.
all up on the weekend, jump up in the deep end, homie, we can't be friends, ain't no need to pretend, never need a pretense, you know I've been beastin', you
I'm trying to figure out like when I think I should start getting into like. Well, I guess there's not so much a when as it is like when I feel ready to start approaching other styles of shading other than cross hatching, because I've only ever known cross hatching, and most of their other methods of shading outside of like conventional like IRL methods of shading I just don't know much about. So I don't know what brush tools other than like a Gaussian blur or something like that, and just work with like blur tools. But you know, I gotta ease into doing some stuff like that. For now though, I'm totally happy and comfortable just working on it like this. Well, let me at least stretch this over. We can use this as our on-screen chat. Same thing. God, I wish my phone would hurry up and update. Well, we got our coffee. We got our drawing. I got the chat on screen for now. That works. Actually, it really helps getting in close like this, too. When you get in closer, you get down to the pixels, and that's where you can see, like, the actual curvature. So something can look good, and you'll be like, it looks alright. I don't know, maybe there's something off. I don't know what to do. Maybe I should try zooming in really close when I get to those areas where I'm like, I don't know if I should mess with this or not. Just get in and get down to the pixels. That's the only way you're really gonna know. Get down in there, bro. And then you can really get some specific shaping going. There we go. And I can get the eraser going the same way. Oh, not that big. Oh wait, is that on 4? Huh. Okay, that is back down on 3. So we gotta clear that up from 3.
This was the time in which I wanted to die. It was freshly spring, cruel summer, peaked his head early.
That's fine, whatever. That's fine. I think we're done. Let's zoom it out. We finished the eyes. We'll turn off our sketch layer down here, and there is Max from Pokemon. Let's refresh with our reference photo that we had. There's Masato. The homie. All right, let's go back to the horse though. So I don't remember. Oh yeah, here it is. So this was my reference photo for the horse. I kind of feel like I went off on the horse, to be honest. Oh, oops. Okay. Slide us up here. So let me find my horse. Or let's save this first. Save as. Yup, that's fine. open horsing around. So this was the horse I started working on. I did like a green little under body part here. Now, once again, I should have done more layering here, but I kind of wasn't expecting me to even get very far. I was like, I'm gonna suck really bad trying a horse. But I decided, I was like, I'll just take it step by step. And we got a circle here for this part of the head, and then I did a little thing here. Now, arguably, I didn't make the face as long. I did the face a little shorter, so I kind of need to lengthen out that maybe. Or I can just kind of resolve to saying that this horse is not exactly in the same position. This horse is turning its head towards you a little bit more. I could just say, and all I got to do to exemplify that is to turn this eye this way up a little bit more, just slightly up and to the left, and then we bring this eye up in some, and then we can have both eyes on the face a little bit more. Yeah, we did all this one so far. I did a wonky little lip, which should be more downward, kind of up from here, almost. So maybe if I start this line from here and just patch that in, and then erase this part, it'd be more accurate. But I kind of like the look of this more of a, for a cartoon sense, like not a exactly direct, like this is a horse. It's like, nah, this is fine as it is. It can be a horse too. Like chauffeurs with the chance to ride for Hova. What a dream that really be, and if you got the chance, I hope he chose you. I hope you really love it how you live. My phone ready yet to pull up chat? There we go. Because I gotta have my reference up, and that takes up the space where I would have chat. So I gotta pull up chat on my phone. These things I cherish as I move forward forever with it. I leave a piece of me and everything, no fallacy. Until the day my family and friends be chilling with no worries, well it has to be. This beat is perfect when I spit, sound like a masterpiece. I wanna do it all the same like a masterpiece. Yeah, to ball and hit the lead and do it masterpiece. Alrighty. Even if I only get me, I got chat up. We're good. Not that anybody said anything, but we're good. In case they do. I can see it. And if I don't see it, then it's my fault. Only so much time, so I chill. Tomorrow never promised, so today we gotta build. I feel like this leg's gotta be thicker, right? You know, horses are powerhouses, man. Only so much time, so I chill. Tomorrow never promised, but today I gotta build. I'm raised on prison, Nas M with Inspector Deck. Some Vinny Paz, Big L, Tribe Called Quest. I graduate to Lupe, Common, Kanye West. I haven't even touched on all my favorites out west. All these years I've been listening to rap like a student. That's the homie Tony told me that my shit was stupid. Too many others told me, Till, what the fuck is you doing? You really love it, so you should pursue it. And now we pushing through it. This be the illest shit I ever wrote. Well, now it looks a little too dumpy. I don't know, man. And if my memory fade, I hope you play and reminisce about your favorite. When I wake up, reminisce about them days you miss out. About you sit down and write some real shit, I got me enough tracks under my belt. I could go ahead and start quoting myself. Dreams stay dreams till they real. Oh my god, this glove is so nice for just like just really nice, clean, smooth. Don't have to worry about my hands sticking. I can get a nice clean arcing line. Oh, I kind of stopped there. When you get real fine, that's where you shouldn't even be moving your hand. When you get down to this area, it's like you don't even need to. You should just be doing this. Okay, we're getting lost in the sauce. Let's undo all this mess. One time for the people posted in a backpack. Two time for the people oh we hey back. Three time for the people hold a peace sign claiming this and that. Took a shit on the internet. I ain't really into that. Low key, know me, only finna rap. Check the penmanship, you know I wrote the shit. It be the illest shit way. Alright. Let's at least just finish the face kinda, because we gotta be done with the horse, man. I want to move on from the horse, so I'm gonna rush the horse. We can do a horse again later.
You get that with me. Just left the sesh with the pound in a tree. Smoking some cesspool and blessings I breathe. Check all my pockets and dap the OGs. Hey, yo, be good, see you, Berg, see you, Chief. Getting them dollar and stacking some leaf. Do what we do, cause we need what we need. Shout out to Wu-Tang inspiring me. Strive for perfection, so watch us proceed. 4 time for the people not alive now. 5 time for the artists who want sign now. 6 time for the people wanna hit a rewind, cause time is so unkind. Oh God, really hope I never meet my God. And I really thought we let that pride in the motherfucking past. Wait. 7 time for the people who gon' feel this. 8 time for the people pushing realness. 9 time for the people telling me 8 till, man, I really feel like that's the illest thing I ever heard now. What's the dilly do? They really hear my sound now. Nothing to say cause you really getting clown now. Hold up, wait, run it. 10 time for the effort that we put in. Not gonna lie, man, that shit was all we push in. Shed the notes, cause you know that he the goat. Shed the J Fatty, heard the Chicas call him daddy. Ayy. Shed the Ken Riffy. Had to drop a couple songs, but you're still with me. Shed the V-Sun beat, shed the Fargo song, shed the Yondo beats on the goddamn song. Shed them all out. Yeah. Yeah. Till the wheels fall off. Everybody I just named are some of the producers on this album. Thank you guys so much. Big shout out to Kenstrumentals as well. I gotta give a special shout out to my whole family, my friends, Two Tone, Brady, Lucas, everybody.
Get in close here.
On SoundCloud listening, and this is just a reminder. Whatever it is you do in this life, I hope you do it.
That's not what we want to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is That Young Lad, aka Till. You go ahead and run this shit back. Till the next one. Yeah.
Who's that Pokemon? It's I was gonna say Horsey. It's not. It's a Horsey, but it's a Ponyta with before the fire. Ponyta before the fire. It's like almost sad. But in this case, you need the fire.
Blow up, bitch, we about to blow up. It's looking like some Mentos and some fucking diet soda, ayy. Blow up, bitch, we about to blow up. Shout out to them bad boy Mason Diddy couldn't hold us, ayy. Fuck everything that you say to click you clap.
I should have also mentioned if you hear anything outside, there is a water purifier being installed outside. So they're digging and doing stuff. Maybe today wasn't the best day for a stream, but I wanted to draw. I could have drew without being on stream, but I like to draw on stream as well. Good morning all, says Civic. Hope you're having a good morning, Civic. How's it going so far for you? Right now we're just getting the art fix in before I have to get myself to work a little later. Get the bag for the day. I'm just losing myself in some hair textures on this horse tail for a second. I didn't think I'd be drawing a horse, but I asked a coworker what should I draw, and he said a horse. And I was like, okay, that seems like a bit of a challenge, and that's exactly why he gave it to me. Supposedly horses are supposed to be hard to draw, and like I feel like they probably are. They are. It's definitely hard for me to draw. I'm not thinking this is a perfect horse, but it feels easier than I thought, you know?
Sometimes we feel like what we want the most, we have to express through that outlet all the time. Because I have days where I'm like, damn, like I feel so restless, like I need to create, but sometimes I don't want to make a beat, but I don't even realize that. Like, and then when I go to make one, I get so-called writer's block, or I'm bored.
Oh, I just had an amazing idea, though. whenever I want to do overlapping textures of hair like this, that's when you need another layer, baby. Because then it's so much easier. See, like, if for this, how I'm trying to have, like, this other tuft of hair coming across here, if I had done a whole other layer where it was just this, and then I could do this on top, then I would have less to do. With less to worry about, I think. Layering can fix so many problems of what is difficult, and I just need to remember to layer a lot. Here, let's zoom out from this tail for a second. It's fine. I'll take it. It should be a lot darker anyway, because look how dark the other tail is. It's like almost indistinguishable. I'm doing this shading too light. So we'll just kind of lightly fill in, if anything, and just darken up in between the lines with gray. Alright, boom. You're making me want to sketch a horse. Do it! Do it, Alice. You're the real artist here. I am a noob. See, this part is definitely not right. Like, the way this is kind of helps with how I have the nose. Honestly, that's the only reason that the nose looks okay. I just put that together. I added too much space here, and that makes it look as if the horse is facing you more, because you're seeing a little bit more of the chest than you do here in the reference. I can't remember which I did first, but either way, because I did this extra chest space that you're seeing under, as if the horse is raising upwards more and facing you more, it makes this shorter face okay. And I'm just gonna leave it, I think. I don't think I'm gonna go back in and fix this. At least not right now. I think I'm fine for now. If anything, the hooves are terrible. The hooves, Jesus Christ, are... Ooh, we gotta fix them hooves. Especially this first one. My hooves. Listen to them cloppity clop.
Bitch, we floating on the clouds, no way you stopping us now. Ooh, hey, we so loud to make a sound while we smoke and keep it down.
Okay, that looks a little bit more horse accurate, but they're still too big. These are some Clydesdale hooves, man. Oh, let's make this a little bit bigger. You're an artist too, what do you mean? But I'm a new artist. I'm not established. I don't have experience. I'm just getting in the game now. Also, this leg, I just realized, too short. It needs to come down some. I realized that even in the reference here, this lighter part, this is hoof as well. I stopped it right where this shade began, so I tried to make mine shorter. I need to lengthen this leg and make it a little thicker. But for now, let's finish this hoof in the front, because we started it. Let's finish this one here. And this one too, Jesus. I gotta remember, I have tools at my disposal. It's hard for me to draw the hoof this way because of the angle, right? So what should I do if I can't draw something at a specific angle? Turn my workspace just like I would a piece of paper, and then we can, boom, we can comfortably draw the hoof at an orientation we are used to, like this. Boom. Because I can really only draw a hoof shape from a downward facing angle like this to get that kind of, it's not perfectly blocky, it's like a rounded thing, and it comes into here, and then there's like a shape like that, You know, it's not exact of like just, oh, it's just a blocky little hoof. I'm like, no, it has an organic shape to it, and it's not hard to draw certain shapes for me unless I'm twisting around my workspace. That's why I have to remember that you can do that in digital space, same way as I would do it on paper. I just have to remember that I can do that and then do it. Let's fix this hoof now. And we'll get this leg ready too, because we got to lengthen the whole leg, so we'll just get the hoof gone. Actually, I'm going to get rid of the framework here too. How about Charizard with the cowboy hat riding a horse? I mean, I could probably squeeze a Charizard on back of this horse. Damn, hold on. I know what's messing me up already.
I ain't even write this on fire like I'm Michael. If I wanted, couldn't stop it. My mind go in a cycle. It'll spin around in circles, resemble a vinyl. So I hit the instrumental, get rare like albino. What the fuck I know about snow? I was raised in the winter. I was born in
a little too boxy back here.
Triple digits on my scale. Make sure you measure well. Expand the clientele, then go hit the block and we excel. Like we working on.
There we go. A little curve there. Accentuate the point in the hoof. And then we gotta do the whole leg back here over. No wonder I was like, this leg looks so dumpy. It's because it's shorter than it's supposed to be. I knew there was something off here. I was like, I don't know, man. That leg's just not matching for what it should be. And this hoof is too big. Okay. So let's see. Let's draw the hoof connecting here. And then I'll kind of space my way up this way. I should do this on another layer, but I'm just going to do it real quick down here. Do where I think the hoof should be. And okay, that's the hoof. And so we'll move the joint. It's pretty much just the length difference of this. Just moving the joint one space of itself downward. Alright. Boom. A little better. Alright. We lengthened the leg some. Of course, now I feel like I should probably change some of this, but it's alright. Once again, I said we're not getting too in-depth in the horse, Brody. Remember, we want to draw a lot of other things. This horse was just... We got to get in and get out. Finish the job, alright? Finish the horse. We don't have much time today. We already got only an hour left before I have to start leaving for work, and I still have to, like, actually put on clothes, because I'm just wearing gym shorts and a t-shirt. I mean, the t-shirt's fine, but I should wear pants to work instead of gym shorts. I'm not gonna hoop it up at the grocery store. And when that star go out, I take its place and put in time. Don't do it for myself, but for these folks of mine. How the fuck could I recline? Fuck the world up, go get mine, yeah. And if you can't relate, then go and hate another place, another state, and go and fuck your face and put a gun to it and demonstrate how to lead this plane of life quicker than a plane taking off in the midst of the apocalypse. Oh, you rock designer, what are your accomplishments? I always had a way of speaking up to
punishment. This the purest form of me, my words can keep you confident. Just know it meant the world to me, you hit me with a compliment. For the music convoluted when I do this, but my music's just a truly bra bra. I'm a shooty, am I ignorant enough? Clock clock, eating sushi in the booty. Thought I told you can't outdo me, then I go and pop a stoolie like a guinea. This is simply metaphysically, now this is simply metaphysically higher than you ever be. Laradonna, you know I've been quietly working on my scene, working on the craft. It's obscene. Fuck you talking about, I hope we cause a scene, baby. Y'all ain't want me when I wasn't shit, but now you want me bringing home the bacon, bitch. You see how sides flip, see how time flip. You see the process when I'm Osiris, catch a virus, and you lifeless. Laradon is, you can't entice me. Hold up, now we about to throw it back, yeah. This the boom boom bap, motherfucker, check your syntax. You ain't been about raps, homie, let me fix that. The type of beat to keep the flow on rewind. How we
Feel like
do it,
that's a little too pointy.
beginning is
A little too
fine,
pointy.
like every day and
A little too
every
pointy.
way. Moved out to LA and fuck what they say. My biggest can bang. You rolling with shade and likely betray. I'm sick as can bay. I'm high on my
Now it's a
ass,
little
I'm
too
on the
shoey.
The third eye illuminate when I see the booty shake, blowing steam like Kirby.
I think it's because the back line. See, sometimes the line that you're looking at that is the problem. I'm starting to find this out too. Airson77, thanks. Welcome in. I'm still kind of learning to draw all over again. This is my first time working on digital art. I've only ever drawn as like a teenager on pen and paper and sketchbooks. The best thing I ever drew was probably like an anime character that I drew from a manga I had bought. I cannot remember the name of the manga, but it was pretty gory. Not like super, it wasn't like Berserk level gory, but like within the first chapter there was a lady who had got her head chopped off, and I remember thinking, wow, I'm buying this manga. Yeah, other than that, maybe like Fully Coolly, I drew like a large picture of Kanzibot that I was really impressed with when I was like maybe 17, 18. And then I never drew again because I got into playing musical instruments. And I'm 34 years old now, so it's been about, what, 17 years? 18 years, what did I say? Something like that. Since I've really drawn, so we're throwing ourselves back into it after quite a long spell of not drawing. But I have pretty good hand-eye coordination, so I feel like that's like the number one thing. Especially since I'm using a tablet that I can't see directly what I'm drawing, like underneath my hand. Okay, the hooves aren't perfect, but I don't really care. I wasn't planning on drawing a horse. A coworker told me to draw a horse, and I took it as a challenge because I was like, that's not what I was expecting him to tell me to draw. Definitely a harder thing to draw. Now I got someone at my door. Hold on. Have to hit the BRB. Let's zoom out for a quick second. We'll see the overall. This is where we're at on our horse. And then I'll see who's at the door and what do they need. BRB guys. I used to care too much about the way I was perceived until I chewed away the leash and found the beats, let me confess. I used to bitch and moan and search around for happiness until I realized it's inside myself, but that I must invest. Now let me confess and put it into context. I've been beyond threats, meaning that you're up next, meaning you should protect your neck, just like the Wu said. Cause this another young hit, spit the dumbest. Since I was a young and I was bumping Nas or something, maybe Little Tribe or something, baby, do not make assumption, cause alright, we back. This another young hit. Oh, sorry. These are some tools for animation, kind of, or more like comic book art style stuff, so you can have like, here, I'll do a quick little just in case anybody's curious. Let's do a new layer, and I'm gonna do, where's the one I just had, that circle line one. Let's say the sun is over here and it's really hot, like it's stupid hot out, so we're just gonna do like some kind of heat lines coming down. And so what this tool does is it forces all your lines into a circle. So I can draw like this, like I'm pulling, as you can see, towards the circle, and the lines are filling out that way. Because no matter where I pull on, it's going to go along this circular kind of structure here. These things can give you lines to, you know, show motion, like something swooshing up this way and moving. They can add motion lines, or, you know, light or ripples in water, which is another thing I would probably use this more for, is just like doing like a little, get a whole lot of ripples coming out of a spot. Like, this is a really good helpful tool for that. I haven't looked too much into these tools yet because I'm just focused on trying to remember how to get my hands actually drawing. So I haven't done too much with these tools. So I'm just not sure what all I should be doing. But I could take that layer, oops, put it underneath the horse layer so that it's like that a little better, and then you can kind of have this filled out and then have those lines going so it's not overlapping your art. And you just add little different aspects of stuff. It's nice. Of course, though, I'm not interested in that right now. But we'll turn off the tool. Now we see we have this nice little radiant thing. It looks like the horse is actually being sucked into a UFO. We could put a horse being sucked into a UFO here if we want. You know, the tool can really pull off a lot of visual things, whatever you want. The lines can tell the story. All you have to do is find the lines you need to tell and kind of convey what you want to convey. Let's move layer 4 back up if I can. It's not letting me. Oh, there we go. Now that I'm just going to delete that layer because we don't want any of that. I really want to finish this horse and start on something else before I go to work. I think even though all the hooves are drastically different and bad, I'm good on it. You know, it's whatever. These ones are bigger because they're closer, maybe, perspective. I don't know. I didn't make the back end quite small enough to really lean towards a heavy perspective shift, but whatever. This one is the farthest away because these are closer, angled towards it, like the horse is turning towards and facing slightly towards point of view, as well as this is like the farthest back leg with the most shading here, so maybe that's why it's the smallest hoof. There's some sense even in the things that I don't like about it, so I can just say that's fine. Past that point, I don't think I don't know enough about highlighting work to be able to say that I can do really good shading and lighting on a horse, so I'm not going to worry about that either for now. I think what I'm going to do is just kind of work on, let's get the line, let's kind of just match this. We'll do a little line here like that. Now I gotta plan where the eyes are going here. I guess that's good if I'm gonna do a shorter, if I don't want to change the nose, I already kind of just naturally put a nice pocket to put this eye so it's more noticeable that there is an eye here, because it's like facing more towards. A group of wild horses stood on a hilltop to watch us for a while, branding cattle yesterday. It was nice. That sounds nice indeed. I grew up around horses, but not on like a big ranch. My aunt had a small home farm. Well, not that small. She had, I don't know, I mean, I was a kid, so it's kind of hard for me to gauge how many acres she had, but she had a pretty sizable amount of land. She had stables enough to have, how many horses did she have? Like, man, because she had the main horse stable that had maybe, it could hold 8 horses. And then she had built another 10 stable for horses way later on, just a while before she lost the farm. So like I have some, you know, childhood memory of growing up around horses. It's not like I've never seen a horse in real life. Maybe that's why my drawing a horse didn't feel terribly too hard for me. I was like, alright, I can do that. It's something familiar to me. And you know, you really gotta love horses too, man. Because my aunt, she got stomped by a horse, and still, I don't remember it. I could be wrong, but to my memory, she didn't kill that horse. She kept it. She still loved that horse. It was a white stallion, and she was trying so hard to break it, and it just would not give. She could not tame this fucker. And I don't remember if she was able to tame it or what happened with it now, because I was so young at the time.
All alone by myself. When I was young, it hit me then one day I would sail. While all you judging motherfuckers be sitting on shelves. So I can't stay idle, gotta go and grab the title, gotta go and chase the idols, gotta bring back immaculate vibe like a revival. Got the sauce and the juice, homie. It's no denial.
I forgot because of how big horses' eyes are. Because I'm looking over here, this tiny little nub, if I'm going to say the horse is turning its head, that tiny little nub is going to pop out a lot more. Because that's the whole thing holding the horse's eye. And horses have big ass eyes, dude. So I got to make sure I'm really pronouncing the little eye part. Like, it's got to be like definitely there and definitely deep enough to hold a big ass horse eye.
Triumphant, hope I die munching on some parts that won't lie, brethren. I cannot lie, cannot describe the way I glide through autumn flows like the aqua guy. Through autumn flows, I can't decide which way to go. Oh, that's the vibe. This the newest sound. I can't.
It's a little dark, but it's whatever. Let me.
In the basement, we was getting high. Mom say no, she was kind of blind. One decision, it done took a vibe. Set my mind so it don't expire. Stay down, fuck a path.
Layering. I gotta remember layers. Brody, stop. All of y'all be at a loss of type of raw youngin' who be crushing mics. Spread messages, I'm spreading light. Eat the beat, no appetite. On the track, use mental. All right, stop here. We're gonna add another layer because it's time we do another layer. And this is what we'll work on top of. We're gonna do the rest of the face from here, just in case, because I don't want to mess up too much from here and have to undo a whole bunch. So we'll be fine from here on out, I think. Was off a prescription when I was a kiddie, you know I ain't kidding. Ecstasy pill and prescription shit too, with a wonderful locker for me to subdue. My vision and passion and place all my blame, take it off of myself, or has that for escaping? Some say that I'm lamer cause I'm no pretender, but when it boils down, well I guess I'm a dreamer. I hustle like Draymond, my nose said to pay my bring spirits to life, or has that for a seance? Let me go back to the third layer for a quick second. Just gotta. Years might have passed, but I'm keeping my stance, You ain't staying up on it, like honestly, I'd have been under this wall. Flow just like butter, but don't come with toast. Hey, how could you make that as light as possible? Let's go back to layer 4. Like Monaco, this just a particle of what's a part of me. Honestly, end of the story. End of the song. Oh! And I realized I had it off before. So before, when I was saying how the positioning of the head, I said I would have to move this eye up and to the left. That was wrong. The right eye moves up and to the left. This one is going to be closing more in, because that's how the head turn works. So this one, yeah, as it's turning this way, it's going to kind of lift more. And it's going to appear to move in. So from here, or actually, I can't even trust that this was a good positioning for where I had my center guide. I have to remember, I don't know well enough to know that that was a good guiding start. So maybe if I like this eye and I don't think it's too high, let me just. Let's mess around with it for a minute. How do we think that looks? If I were to make this fleshed out, is that a bad position? Maybe a little higher up? We benefit from friendship, eat her up till she cried out. Oh, we getting nasty cause my mom been in the gutter. That young lad, just a cold East Coast motherfucker. Life's a bitch now, when I hit, I use no rubber. Alright, yeah. All of the negatives, we'll put it there. Hit, I fail to flutter. Meaning I fully flourish, all bars, you've seen the service. Really seen getting nervous, truth be told, I'm far from perfect. But I have found my center, dive inside, embrace the wordsmith. I don't want to erase it fully because I don't want to lose where it is, but I'm just gonna like Make it just a scratchy little, tiny little, almost like I'm turning the opacity down, but I don't want to turn the opacity down and start a new layer just to have where I want the eye.
Moment of silence for the sanctimonious. The pompous possums playing pussy. Unharmonious. The loneliest, they only wish, huh? Trying to get at me, but cut a talent and flame ears. The type to scare a bitch and an ignoramus. Keep up all that talk, cause you can't explain this. This is just your homie Till, aka the second coming. Every time I'm with your bitch, know I be the second coming. She go. Yeah, she go.
I don't know why I'm making it harder on myself. I could just boop. Boom, shine. Boom, shine. We're done. It's fine. Just try to sit there and fucking... I don't know why I do know why. It's because I'm new to digital art, you know? Hey, it's no problem, Civic. Lurking is all good. I'm basically lurking on my own stream. I'm remembering to talk a lot more today, but the last 2 art streams, man, I was dead quiet for too long. Just staring and drawing, no speaking. Look at these eyes are too big. Yeah, they're too big. Oh well, see what we do here?
Grab the Dutch master. Had so much we thought we saw a pasture. Go ahead and grab a cigarillo, split it down the middle, we can make it simple. Coming to the crib with Mo Grass, he was equipped. Smoking gas, as we driving the whip. Probably it's something that I shouldn't admit, but we were your kids. Wait, what if you have kids?
Whatever. Let me zoom out, it'll look better. A little bit.
Hey yo, let's go smoke it up, though, cause I think my mama left the house. What the heck you doing with the blunt? Please don't put the whole thing in your mouth. Feeling like we had to end the supply, really just a half an ounce. 5 on it, let's go in on it. More than merry, you cop us some loud. Just got inside, light up some incense, or maybe a candle, whatever your preference. Roll up some extra, cause we got some extra. Did I mention? Now people be scheming and people be sleeping. People talking all this shit about your dreams with. Others who hate you don't wish to escape you. They only preference is the sense of your measures. Rather they preference like inclement weather, not minor but major. Back in them days when the trees were my savior. Back in them days when I thought I could save you. Little did I know that you just a hater. Can't stand to see dreams turn to prosperous nature. That's just your nature. Bound to disperse like when trees turn to vapor. You talk the talk, well it sound good on paper. Well, it sound good on paper. Shooting this shit as the blood's getting tapered. We shed some moments.
I'm not gonna do too much shading, but I'll just do some light little cross hatching here to kind of add some effect of, like, I don't know, lighting and
some of them dead in the dirt, some of them don't call, but that's alright, cause as they say, less is more. Less is more. That's a lesson that I had to learn. What up, Maya? Biggest hippopotamus. You could never say Till ain't been on top of this. I could spit a lot of ways. I could spit a lot of days. Sometimes I be waking up, wondering what time it is. I think I lost them days since my mom been so away. I contemplate and then inform my brain to tolerate the nonsense that we going through. Keep your mental at the pinnacle. Sometimes I've been the fool, but I've been into you. I wanna talk and see if we got some interest that is shareable. Like appetizers on the table, you could be my centerfold. Complacent, yo, we break the mold. I do it if you say and go, cause you irreplaceable. Ain't been containable, adjacent flows come across as so relatable. This bacon is so flavorful. I love your cooking and your soul, love your movement and your demeanor. Swear to God, you could pack a crowded theater, and I'd go just for the chance to see ya. Yeah.
Sun's coming through, 30 to noon. Let's make some coffee for two. Well, should we lie? Thoughts getting skewed. Your eyes tell me something new.
At the point where I'm flexible with decimals. Now when I cook, I ditch the steak, I'm eating vegetables. Consume beyond the point, it ain't irreparable. Till up in the cipher and I'm bound to cause a spectacle. Go get
Too
your
much.
spectacles, I meet you in
Undo.
the vestibule. She said
Undo.
it's preferable when she suck up
Those lines
on
are
my
too hard.
testicles.
Okay, we gotta zoom in here.
So heavenful, heavenly, let's settle in with medicine. Oh, I see you brought your pen. Now my mind up in the pen, meaning my mental in the gutter. Oh, I used to feel stuck with another whom I have feelings for, but wait, oh, she doesn't. Yeah. Tell me this isn't cursive when I'm speaking wild verses. Beseech the purpose was the worst that we could bring to surface. Defeated purpose, haunting longer than the Vegas curtain. Believe in karma, well, I'm not too sure she.
The musculature of a horse is kind of the hardest thing I feel for me personally to try and get it across through shading. Like, I gotta try and add like the shape and like try and get like this kind of vibe going to show that like it's sharp here, while also trying to keep in mind that I want there to be some lighter portions for where light is hitting, and like of course it would help if I was using the reference light, but I'm kind of just like hard-headedly just being like, I'm just gonna do my own lighting based off of nothing. So it's like, whatever, okay.
Yo, shout out 7. Y'all just spit shit, question if my rap worth it. Y'all should just recede for you quit, little hermit. Weed, I had to burn it. Bridges, I've been burning. Give a fuck less, no stress, hit my attorney. Romance been deterrent, that shit doesn't serve me. Stress over society, the norms y'all been preserving. Wonder why you 50 hate your wife and all your children. Probably cause an empty dream is what you were most concerned with. Though them
I
feelings
think
flourish.
for now,
What's been hurting,
probably
or
done
you
with
simply
this.
bury all of them worries in your hurry, man, you've been averting all of your problems. Now you hollow, oh, this is your journey, but you just follow what they
Just gonna
taught
add a
you.
little
Now
bit
the
of shade on the
guilty
back.
verdict determines that you run away from all your problems like you Halliburton. Meaning the way they chase that oil, I ain't capping for real. Cause if it make you think you gotta skate, I seen it for real. Yeah. I'm a cage demon, I'm a grown lion. I seen to Mount to Zion, I heard you vote for Zion. Mental be the tightest and the highest, never lying. I've been multiplying.
Finish the shade under the neck.
Music mixed with passion, well that is my bliss. Up late at night, I never make no wish because my nose been to the grindstone, so
Alright.
I'm gonna get everything I want.
I don't know if I'll have time to really start. I mean, I could start another drawing, but we won't have time to get too far.
Couple pics bedside there with your gram as she lay dying while you trying for the pity, goddamn. Okay, now all of these writtens be sounding like they prescriptions, but if a doctor done said it, you claim that you wouldn't listen. Didn't know that you went to school, now that you claiming wisdom, cause if they seen it on Google, well then it probably done fooled you. And even with a doctorate, son, I probably can't school you. How the fuck could I connect with something simple like doodle? The shit they say ain't added up just for show like a poodle. Here's to hoping for some progress, but it's mischief as usual. Yeah. Shout out Locks. Till, let's get it. Nothing. Why the fuck you saying nothing? Why you
And the shading is like a lot of time. Like, shading. And thank you, Alice, for dropping some links while I'm sketching here for Sven and Naya. You can go check out their channel. Do a lot of Pokemon content over on this side. Right now, I'm just kind of forcing myself to relearn how to draw, so if art is not your passion, you can either subscribe to me, come back later for some Pokemon gaming or some other card game related gaming in general. I will play a lot of Pokemon TCG Live sometimes. I'm also going to start playing a little bit more TCG Card Shop Simulator. Had a lot of fun with that, and they just did some more updates for that too. Actually was going to play that last night, but I was just so tired after work I didn't feel like streaming again.
Nothing. Why the fuck you saying nothing? Why you bring that shit to me? And that act like no discussion wasn't needed. That's conceited. Girl, your reasons couldn't see it. In the demons, picking pieces, leaving nothing but some lesions. If I go early, play the shit at my eulogy. I hope that they know that life should be lived beautifully. Just pick me a rose when it pit me like two or three. They'll say I was chosen, he flow just like symmetry. I was chosen, bitch. From the symmetry to the cemetery, this the homie Larry, and it's getting scary. Good like Ben and Jerry's, I'm the visionary. Cop this telescope just to see it clearly. From a kind gesture to a clown gesture, still treat you special. Man, I've been extra, had direction, I've been vector. What competition? Ain't been pressure. Nothing. Why the fuck you saying nothing? Why you bringing that shit to me? And then act like no discussion wasn't needed. That's conceited. Girl, your reasons couldn't see it. In the demons, picking pieces, leaving nothing but some lesions. Nothing.
Add a little hair on top of the head too. Ears are a little pointier, honestly, in the reference than they are in mine. All right, I think we're done. I'm done with it for now. There's our horse. We probably should lengthen out the nose, but for now, this is our first real animal that we've drawn. We still haven't drawn a real person, but we've drawn a more real animal. You know, and we picked the horse reference, we drew the horse. You did Glaceon art. Well, you didn't send it, but but the Snom you did, and my Snom said, "Oh yeah, well, I mean, right now, digital art wise, I don't count the Pokemon that I drew a little while ago. Those were like introductory to remind me, like, hey, you can draw a little bit. You should just remember that you can draw a little bit, and then maybe try to relearn it because you do lose drawing skills, and I definitely lost skill, but." Can maybe relearn. It's gonna take time. Shading is something I have to learn a lot about because I only really know rudimentary crosshatch shading and just like, oh, we'll just add a lot of little gray lines here and that'll add some color and depth. And as long as I keep in mind the curvature of the thing I want to add depth to, like the side of a horse is round, so I tried to, when I'm doing the shading, to do a lot of more rounded lines coming in this way to add to that kind of idea of the shape. Anyway, instead of starting on something, I'm kind of considering just like stopping here because I do got to get ready. Maybe I should leave myself an extra 30 minutes instead of just being like, all right, we'll stream up until the point I know I have to get out the door and give myself no time to get ready. Guys, enjoy your day. I'm going to start heading off to work here soon. Let's look for someone to redirect to. Is anybody live that we got eyes on? Teams Live. We'll just send it on over to Teams since we opened some mail today. Easy peasy. One-stop shop. Go on over and check out Team Pokemon. You can go play some Pokemon Pocket over there with him on his stream. Hang out. He also has a live store you can check out in case you want to grab some packs or some singles, some sleeves for your cards from his live store. You're free to do that as well. Until next time, probably this evening, I'm going to force myself to stream, whether I'm tired or not. This evening, you'll see me back. We're either going to be doing more art, probably more art, or we'll be doing some gaming. It depends on how I feel when I get back home from work. We'll probably take a break from drawing, or we will just draw it up, because I still want to keep progressing. Till then, don't go anywhere. As soon as this live stream ends, you'll be taken right over to Team Pokemon. And I hope you guys continue to have a great day. I appreciate the carp out of you. To all my dittos and kiddos and my gang members here on the channel, I appreciate your support. Every little penny you can offer to this channel goes a long way. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye, guys.